God it's Friday and we have a lot of stories in the news today. Good morning to you, our dearest viewers, and welcome to today's edition of Now Streaming Morning Live Show on ACNNTV. I am Princess Clement, your anchor for today's program. And as usual, I'm not alone in the studio. With me this morning are my amazing and wonderful co-anchors.
Samto Chikolo Kizo. Thank you, Princess, for having me this morning.
Thank you so much. It's nice having you.
I'm Femi Ogundare. Thank you so much, beautiful princess, for having me.
Thank you so much, Gundare. It's always a delight to have both of you here with me. And still to come to join us on this show this morning is Ambassador Toby Easterin, who is the spokesperson Niger Delta Youth Assembly. You all are welcome once again to the studio. Alright viewers, don't forget to call in using the phone number on your screen to share your thoughts or send your comments on our YouTube channel, Facebook and other social media platforms. Your thoughts are valuable. Please viewers, before we go into the discussion segment of today's program, let's take a look at some trending stories on the front pages of our national daily newspapers. We'll be starting with Samto.
Yeah, thank you, Princess. This morning we'll be starting with the Vanguard newspaper, and above the masthead there, we have states have received 7.1 trillion naira under current administration. This story we can find on page 19 on the Vanguard newspaper. And just below that, it's the Ibom Air Fracas. Airline operators lift live ban on Emerson. This we can find on page 7 on the Vanguard newspaper. And also, still on the Vanguard newspaper, we have by-elections. Tension as INEC delivers sensitive materials. This we can find on page 22. And then the major story we have there on the Vanguard newspaper: how modern life is rendering men infertile. Wow. Wow.
Why are you facing me? Why I see you?
Of course, he knows you have a lot to talk about.
I would want you to talk about that. That we can find on page 14 on the Vanguard newspaper. And just below that, we have Mark to Nigerians give ADC a chance to prove worth. This is coming from David Mark saying to Nigerians, and we can find that on page 9 on the Vanguard newspaper. And also, economy now stable under Tinubu, and it's coming from Okonjo Iweala. The economy is now stable. Okay, then beside that, we have Boko Haram US OKs $3.46 million arms sales to Nigeria. And lastly, on the Vanguard newspaper, the Tigress move up third steps, now in top 10. That we can find on page 39 on sports on the Vanguard newspaper. Thank you, Princess. That's all we have today.
Thank you so much, Santos. So, I want to have what you have.
Thank you so much,
newspaper.
Princess. This is the Guardian newspaper. Of course, starting with the above masthead. Economy now stable under Tinubu, says Okonjo Iweala. That we can find on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. Federal government budget fresh 3.8 trillion for third mainland bridge repairs. I don't know how much will it cost to probably construct a new one. If for repairs we are doing 3.8 trillion. May God help us.
Yes,
that we can find on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. Insecurity cost Nigeria 7.17 trillion. Wipes out 40% of livestock. Report states. That's what we can find on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. Quickly to the major story. Parties jostle for 16 seats as crucial by-elections set stage for 2027. That we can find on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. And beside the picture story, NLC, that's Nigeria Labour Congress, to picket Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, PENCOM, over alleged diversion of funds. That we can find on page 5 of the Guardian newspaper. And direct below it, we have political parties to boycott Rivers local government election. That we can find on page 29 of the Vanguard newspaper. And directly below the picture story, prison overcrowding. Federal government tasks public philanthropists on image the congestion. That we can find on page 30 of the Guardian newspaper. 2027, PDP share hubs on party loyalty as Tamboa tips ADC to defeat Tinubu. I hope so. That we can find on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. And the bottom line strip, back commissions transport facilities, Lord's Tinubu for subsidy removal. That we can find on page 29 of the Guardian newspaper. And lastly, from this end, military partners REA to power key facilities with solar. That we can find on page 30 of the Guardian newspaper. Thank you, Princess.
Thank you so much. Moving on to the next story. The Punch newspaper, on page 22, federal government settles 2 trillion naira contractor bills, plans 2025 capital budgeting spending. And on page 21, we have government eyes 84.5 billion oil production savings. Tambawa fights back over 189 billion naira EFCC probe. You'll find that story on page 7. And a very big story we have still above the masthead is Okonjo Iweala's positive outlook on economic sparks political debate. You'll find this on page 2. I think this is a very interesting story because sometimes people find it very difficult to align with reality. And for me, I think this is just the reality. It's not enough for us to keep condemning and condemning. We need solutions and we need to start looking through that aspect. So the major story we have here is pension funds. Strike countdown begins as PENCOM Labour disagree. You'll find the same story on page 21. The picture story says PDP inaugurates 44-member zoning committee, demands Wake's total loyalty. You'll find that on page 20. And below the picture story, we have sting operation. EFCC denies targeting Obasanjo, arraigns suspects today on page 7. And on page 5, we have police crush armed robber operating from Lagos refuse dump. The last we'll take this morning on the Punch newspaper is on page 20. By elections, INEC deploys pool materials as parties and end campaigns. Like I said earlier on, we have so much stories this morning and we'll just go straight on discussing on the stories. Meanwhile, viewers, don't forget to call in using the number on your screen to send your comments. Your thoughts are very valid. Once again, I want to say thank you for joining me this morning. It's a delight once again.
Thank you so much.
Somto Chiku, I want to start with you on the trending story. Okonjo Iweala's positive outlook on economic sparks political debate. What do you have to say on this?
When I read it on the paper I had this morning, the Vanguard newspaper, I stuttered. I was shocked.
Okay. Coming
from someone that is really reputable. She's highly
yes,
not yeah. She works with the World Trade Organization, right?
Yes,
and
WTO.
Yeah, and she's someone that she's a force everyone wants to reckon with. And saying the economy is now stable on that level, I am beyond shocked at that statement. And it's how, like, the question I'm asking myself as speaking as probably a lay Nigeria is, how do you say an economy it's now stable? What actually shows stability in an economy? In as much as it's someone that she's someone I respect so much, at this point I might probably have to question her judgment. How do you say an economy is stable? What is there to show for it? What are the results? Nigerians are suffering. When you say an economy is stable, are you saying we've grown worst, and in that our worst state, it's now got stable? Because I'm confused. How much was a dollar to naira when Tinubu took power, and how much is a dollar to naira now that he's in power? Or are we celebrating the stability of probably 1,700? The poor masses are crying, people are hungry, people can no longer feed their families 3 square meal, and you seeing the economy stable. What is your definition of stability, ma, please, we need, what is your definition of stability? So I would disagree with the statement, because as a Nigeria, I can feel the bite of what's going on. So you can't tell me the economy is stable, and then the rich in some cases can't feed the way they do. The poor at this point can't even feed 3 square meal a day, and you say the economy is stable. So please, Madam Okonjo Iweala, please explain to us what you mean by the economy is being stable. What's your definition of economy stability? Because I could see that investors really do not even want to come to Nigeria anymore to invest. So the things we have are leaving us. So what is your definition of economic stability? Because if there's an economic stability, then there should be growth, a significant growth in the economy. People should be able to see it that yes, the market is stable. You go to the market today, what you find, it's not the same thing you're going to find tomorrow. So except there is another definition to economic stability, please, I would really want to ask my co-uncle to please tell me if you probably agree with the statement of the World Trade Organization chairman saying that Nigeria economy is now stable.
All right, Somto. I think I need to put perspective to the statement of Okonjo Iweala. She said that the economy is being restructured, because I listened to her yesterday. She said the economy is being restructured by the incumbent president, and to the best of our knowledge, is the best. The restructuring taking place now under the president Tinubu is the best. That's number one. And number two is that the economy is now becoming stable. But she now learned her own advice that let there be palliatives to cushion the effect of the restructuring on citizens. Because when restructuring is taking place, we have to cushion the effect, right? That's what it is. What she said, that there should be deliberate effort by the president to cushion the effect of the hardship, probably because of the restructuring that is taking place. And may I say that when it comes to economic policy, Okonjo Iweala is an expert, and when it comes to monetary policy, Charles Soludo, His Excellency, the governor of Anambra State, is an expert. Soludo has said that the restructuring taking place under Tinubu is the best, and the economy under Tinubu is stable. And Okonjo Iweala has come out again, a woman of that status, has come out again, in fact yesterday, to tell us, without being coerced, that the restructuring under Tinubu is good and the economy is stable. may I advise, since they are experts and we are external forces, or probably we are external, we don't know what is happening inside, we have to go along with what she has said. I want to believe.
I really feel this.
And Okonjo-Iweala is also apolitical. She's speaking as an economist.
I really feel they're playing politics.
All right, thank you very much, Santo. Thank you
Sincerely.
so much for your...
But Okonjo-Iweala is apolitical.
Okay, thank you. We'll just stop at that for now. I think you, for Somto, is trying to see it from the perspective of the common man, Nigerian man. But we'll address all that. Let me quickly, viewers, let me introduce to us again our honorable guest in the studio. He is not a person, then Ambassador Toby E. Stephen, who is the spokesperson, Niger Delta Youth Assembly. You're welcome to the studio. It's a delight having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, don't forget to comment using all our various social media platforms. We need your thoughts on the topic of discussion. What do you want for the country? Are we okay by the leaders we already have, or we want a new mindset or minds kind of process? All right, over to you, Toby. We've been trying to deliberate on the issues concerning what our very own Iweala have said. Yesterday, she mentioned that the economic issues of Nigeria are okay. From her own point of view, the president is doing just fine. And from what you can hear my co-anchor saying, it's not what it's supposed to be. We are not comfortable. Nigerians are screaming. What are your thoughts?
Thank you very much. But first, let me tender my unreserved apologies for arriving the studio late. I was held by something, unforeseen to be handled. Yesterday, I'm aware of the visit that our own the World Health Director paid to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and after that, during the interview, Mrs. Ngozi Iweala, unequivocally declared that the economy of the country is in the right directions under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Yes, I believe that people should not misunderstand the statement of Iweala. She said, in terms of planning, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has meticulously, sagaciously, he has wisely put the economy of the country in the right directions. And now what we are expecting, what Nigerians are expecting, what the country is expecting is the growth. Meaning that we are now expecting the actualization. We are now expecting it to come into fusion, and let it be something that even a common man should be able to say, indeed, this thing has yielded fruits. That is what he said, and she even mentioned that we are now expecting the growth. So the woman, and of course, you know that she has been somebody that not just in the country, not just in Africa continent, the world has so much respect for her, and I believe she wasn't compelled. She wasn't coerced, and she's a co-economist that is globally recognized. If she has said, look, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has been able to put the economy of the country in the right directions, we Nigerians, we are even supposed to pray for Mr. President. We are supposed to applaud Mr. President. We are supposed to say, sir, thank you very much for being able to put the economies of the country, because this reveals and this exposes the fact that for some years, the economies of the country was not put in the right directions. But the man, in his own wisdom, working with his team that is very formidable, indefatigable, and painstakingly have been, thinking, working day and night, and they have been able to carry the economy of the country within the ambit of their decision and put it in the right direction. So now, for me, we have not just a reason, but we have a gargantuan reason to start celebrating and say, look, in less than few time, the fruits of the economy being put in the right direction will be given to us, and the country is also going to experience it. Nigerians people are going to experience it, and things have already started getting better, and things will get better more than the way it is. So I think that is what.
Sorry, Princess.
I
just
know you have a lot
no,
to
I
say.
have so much to
You
say.
have. I will
So
actually
much.
give you time to say something.
Okay.
Like what he has said. Ngozi Iweala has been in the face of the whole world.
Nobody is
No.
Nobody is disputing the fact that she's highly
I don't want-
recognized.
no,
No,
princess.
no,
I don't want
hold
us-
on, please,
I
hold
also
on.
want to add that she is a mother, not just a
If
mother.
nobody is
African
disputing
mother.
the fact that she's
She has-
recognized, nobody is disputing that
She
fact.
has all
But
it takes
Princess.
she don't.
Princess,
no,
please.
address.
Sister, please.
No, let's
I don't want
no, hold on,
APC.
hold on,
I don't
hold
want
on.
APC to leverage on the statement
Statement
of
of-
Iweala to justify their irresponsibility, their leniency.
face the reality
and
of
of
things
course,
here.
wait, what I just said is that she said president has started a process, right? And she now says something that something is lacking. Effective coaching of the hardship, that there's not enough palliative. The president has not been able to put into play measures to make sure that the structure going on does not have a direct pain on the citizens. That's number one. Number two is that I want to ask Mr. Toby, well, with all due respect, Mr. President said, give me 2 years. I will fix the economy. I can bring out the video and I will make you see it. Number two is that he said the electricity of Nigeria will be fixed in 2 years. And you are here. I can tell you that getting to this place this morning, you have spent a fortune. To board, or probably you brought your car, fueling your car today is not funny. And number two is that, do you have a stable electricity in your house? And if you have one, you are on bad A, and you are forced to be on bad A, and you are paying heavily. Mr. Toby, you are paying heavily. I want to ask you, will you, in your mind of mind, commend the administration of President Tinubu for working?
I will not just comment. Thank you very much for your questions. I will not just comment, and I will not give an applauding hands for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, but I will wholeheartedly commend his capacity, his leadership prowess, his leadership ideology, and of course his leadership agility. Now I want to tell you something. I think what I have come to realize that we are supposed to have some Nigerians who are evangelists in a sense that they should be able to mentor other Nigerians by telling them, look, that miracle does not happen in one day. That miracle, you have to give time for miracle to take place. You are talking about president promising Nigerians that in less than 2 years.
He said it himself.
I'm coming, sir. I'm not disputing that fact. I'm not arguing with you. But I'm telling you, are you trying to say in less than 2 years, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not done anything?
Mr. Toby,
In less than 2 years, I'm coming, sir.
Mr.
In
Toby.
less than 2 years, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In less than 2 years, ASU has not gone on strike. In less than 2 years, we have coastal roads. One of the portions has been commissioned in Lagos. I'm coming, sir. No, give me the opportunity to be saying things. He said in less than 2 years. In less than 2 years, we have students' loans. In less than 2 years, some refineries in the country, as I speak with you, they have been ongoing, a work on refineries in order for us to have a viable and a stable refineries in the country. In less than 2 years, we are having electricity that is not just uninterrupted but is steady. So what will you say that we should not be paid when our economists, the globally recognized economists said, look, that the economy of the country is in the right direction. I think it's a kind of a vindication, and she has been able to justify Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government that indeed he is not sleeping. Indeed his team is working. And things, by the grace of God, will get better. Are you not supposed to join other Nigerians to pray that at least with this revelation, things should be able to get better? You are not supposed to say, So, see, Tinubu, let me tell you something. If we have been able to have, if Nigeria has had this kind of president, at least in 2 dispensation, I believe.
Nigeria will be dead.
No. Where we are
Nigeria
today, we will not have been in that place.
Yeah, exactly. You are
We
true,
will
you are
not have
right.
been
We
in
will
that
not be
place. There would have been a high level of progressiveness.
Let me, because of time, let me ask you something.
You are not
4 years
asking
ago,
me.
4 years ago, if you are to buy this light, you have to probably recharge. You can recharge with 5,000 naira and they will give you 40 units. I dare you to investigate. And now without 5,000 naira, you will be giving less than 5 units. And you are saying we have stable electricity. That's number one. Number two is that our refineries are not working. I dare you.
None of them are working.
I dare you to investigate. I dare you, Mr. Toby, to investigate.
When last have you gone to?
I dare you to investigate. Number 3 is that the coastal road.
I am talking out of investigation that I have made.
The coastal road is haphazardly done. It's not completed.
When we are talking, I think when we below our voices, at the end of the day, we will be able to achieve nothing. You are talking within the myopic, situation that some Nigerians. I'm coming. When you said I should investigate,
yes,
I am talking out of investigation. I am talking out of verifications.
Which
I am
is
the one that's supposed to ask you.
Which is working?
I am the one that's supposed to ask you. See, this is the president.
Who is controlling the price now?
Even the security in the country, the insecurity that we've been experiencing, our people were butchered. As I speak with you by the grace of God, the insecurity in the country is drastically addressed. I will not say completely, but drastically addressed. It's not as before. It's not as before. No, it's not as before. So do not just sit down. I wonder why people should sit down.
I went to Jos less than 2 months ago.
Are you trying to say Mrs. Iweala's statement was as a result of political no,
I said
that is what you are saying. That is what you are saying.
When you came on set, I said she's apolitical.
She is.
That's number 1. Number 2 is that she put it. I don't want APC to leverage on her statements and justify their ineptitudeness in governance.
No, wait. Which political party are you expecting to leverage on that statement?
We are saying that what she has said.
Which I can see when you came. Ever since you started talking, as soon as I arrived, you started mentioning APC. That is to say, you are talking on political affiliation. No, you are talking.
I want to put.
Come, let me tell you. Let me announce to you. Let me announce to you. Let me announce to you. Let me come.
Mr. Toby, I would like to put a caveat.
Even if you want to talk of APC, wait. Even if you want to talk of APC, every right-thinking Nigerian. I don't think there is any other political party that they should belong apart from APC, because other political parties are ultimately disorganized. So how will you be able to say we are talking of political party? Leave political party aside. Let us tackle let us tackle the issue that is affecting the country, and so as for us to also provide perennial solution to it. Leave political party aside.
Please don't forget to call in to share your thoughts on what our mother, our national mother, our African queen have said in person of Mrs. Ngozi Iweala. If what she said sits down well with you, or you also want to say one or two like we're having in the studio already. At a point I was even scared if you're about to.
Mr. Toby, please, excuse me. Mr. Toby, I understand. You're a member of the APC.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. I'm not giving you my membership card.
Okay, no.
Then when I came here, they introduced me.
Yeah, I did my investigation on you, and I found out where you belong. So you don't have to say it. No. Mr. Toby,
when my brother here was mentioning APC, he was talking against APC.
No.
Did you do your investigation to know where he belongs?
Mr. Toby, hold on. I don't have to. You don't have to tell me before I can know where you are. You're a public figure. So I did my investigation and my diggings on you, and I can confidently say you belong to the All Progressive
That is
Congress.
your own opinion.
Hold on, sir. Except you do not, so you just tell us.
Yes, I have a political party that I belong. I can't deny my political party.
That's what we are saying.
I have no apology.
I understand.
For being a member of a political party.
I understand.
We have a caller.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Sunday calling from Abuja.
Good morning, Mr. Sunday.
I want to welcome whether the first son or the last born of Papa Ibn Faith. in the studio, your guest.
Thank you.
I think the first time we had on set was when the issue of Natasha and Atajio was beating. I'm very happy to hear him again. I want to say that the statement of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, for me, it is political. For me, it is personal. I wouldn't want to endorse that statement as to what we are facing. Why? Because Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is not in Nigeria. In as much as she's an economist, I don't want to agree that she said the fact. However, your guest in the studio, I was saying from her, according to one of you, they said from your heart of heart, you should say the truth. And from the heart of your guest in the studio, he was busy talking about the political prowess, agility, the strength of Mr. President Tinubu, without first of all recognizing his political rascality, his political strength in opposite direction, making sure that people cry and yet nothing happens. He was busy counting that in 2 years, 20 things have happened in Nigeria. Did he forget that under 22 years, over 500 Nigerians have died? Has he forgotten that under 2 years, we under his nose here have grabbed over 1,000 hectares of land for himself and his son? Has he forgotten so too that Tinubu did not even come for anything? He only came to continue where Buhari stopped. So I want you to understand that when you are talking about the APC president, I want to believe that the statement by the Canadian court is just what it is. That is just like a terrorist organization. And that is what this administration has come to do. Where is the proceeds of the so-called fuel subsidy, for goodness sake? Yes, they are still borrowing. He wants to talk about under 2 years, Coastal Road was started. That Coastal Road, in the next 50 years, they will still be looting, borrowing for that same project. It was a project they want to initiate for a man called Aliko Dangote, so that he will have a way, so that his refinery will have access. I don't want to believe that what that young man is saying is the truth. But anyway, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, she has her own statement, and she can never speak for the Southeast. She cannot even speak for Nigeria. She's only a woman who has successfully succeeded in her own way of life. No problem. I can't even catch her. I wish I can catch her so that I will show her some areas of Nigeria so that she will know if she will change her statement or not. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunday. That was awesome.
All right, let me continue on.
Before I take your thought, let me just quickly add to what he has said, because we have a story in line with that. The Canadian court declares APC and PDP terrorist organizations, denies asylum to fleeing Nigerian politicians. So as you're giving us your thought, you can also just add up this.
All right, Mr. Toby. I would want us to discuss, and as a politician, let's not speak out of context. Let's speak fact. That's what journalism is all about. Let's speak fact. Okonjo-Iweala came and she gave her own thoughts. Just like our caller said, first off, she doesn't live in Nigeria at the moment.
She's just in Switzerland.
She's living very well and comfortable. Even if Nigeria should turn upside down now, she would still survive and live above some of our politicians. And I can remember that same woman when she spoke about the corruption that happened in Nigeria from where she was. Her mother was kidnapped, and she came on air to say to us that the sole reason why the life of her mother was endangered was because of what she said about the Nigeria government. What she had come to say now, like you said, yes, she's a recognized economist. She has spoken from her own point of view. She is not where the shoe is biting. Probably from the statistics that she'd seen from her office, it seems like Nigeria is stable. Now, let's face the reality, Mr. Toby. When we talk about an economy that is stable, We are looking at the food prices. We are looking at transportation. We are looking at housing. We are looking at energy costs. A true stable economy cannot exist when basic goods are becoming unaffordable for the average citizen. Mr. Toby, we can confidently say to you right now that the level of poverty had increased greatly to over 40% since this current administration took over. Mr. Toby, I will also say to you that a stable economy cannot survive with insecurity growing every day. Kidnapping had now become the order of the day. A whole lot of our youths are unemployed, no job creation, no jobs at all. NNPC would come out and make provisions. Meanwhile, underground, they have already replaced who they want due to political affiliations and connections. Mr. Toby, our debt record has grown over 90%. We keep borrowing every day, and yet you want to leverage on the statement of Okonjo-Iweala to say the economy is stable. In reality, the hardship is biting strongly on everybody. Our GDP is dropping daily. We don't even have a stable currency. How would you say an economy is stable when the currency is not stable? When the average citizen, the way you can determine if an economy is stable is when an average citizen can survive. Mr. Toby, we do not know how things are for you, but I will put it to you, Mr. Toby, this morning, that go out there in the street and you will discover that under this current administration, people find it more difficult to feed. So how will you say an economy is stable when an average citizen in a country like ours in Nigeria cannot feel the impact of this stability, Mr. Toby?
Are you asking a question?
I'm asking you, yes. I'm asking you the question. I have given you facts. I've talked about food. I've talked about our currency. I've talked about insecurity. So please.
Let me come. When you were talking, I think I looked at you in a very enigmatical way. And I discovered it looks like you were reading something from your sister.
I wasn't reading.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you like I told you. I think there was a statement, there was a statement that has been able to vindicate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Whether some of you are saying that our, the renowned economist, Mrs. Nkosi Iweala, spoke within the context of her own point of view, or she's speaking for herself, whatever you want to say. But what I know is that the message has been passed.
Mr. Toby.
And why the message has been passed, I'm coming.
Yeah.
The message has been passed in the sense that she has unequivocally, she has lucidly and clearly stated that, look, that the decisions to restore, to redeem the economy of the country undertaken so far by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are worthy to be commended. He has done that in the right directions. He has taken the decision that is appropriate at the time. And now what we are expecting is the growth of it, that at the end of the day is going to culminate into, a feasible result. Now when you are saying average Nigerians and this, how many Nigerians are telling you they cannot feed? How many of them? Apart from those that most times have been hired. I must say, yes, I can't say this, and I will say this again. We shouldn't be saying things just for us to score cheap political, records. It's not proper. That is not how we should grow as a people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in terms of security, I will give him kudos, and Nigerians people are giving him same. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in terms of, let me tell you, what we are experiencing today was not, I will repeat it again, what we are seeing today, one or two crises or one or two challenges that we are experiencing today wasn't done by the same administration. It is, in as much as I recognize the fact that the government inherits assets and also liabilities, so I also recognize the fact that yes, he is supposed to address the challenges of the country and of the Nigerian people. And he is not sleeping. He has been telling us that he is not sleeping. And yesterday, somebody came, a renowned person, an economist who has investigated this government thoroughly enough to say, look, that the decision so far taken by this administration is okay. Are we not supposed to pray as Nigerians? Are we not supposed to pray as a people to say, please, since so far has been done, then God should give us the enablement so that the result, since he has taken sagacious decisions, those decisions at the end of the day should give us the outstanding results that will be able to affect the lives of the country positively and that of its people. That is what we are supposed to, that of our people, that is what we are supposed to say. It's not to begin to say political. I learned about terrorists that one of the courts, one of the country has declared the two political parties, the APC and PDP, terrorist organization. When one of the presenters just rightly mentioned. See, let me tell you something. Although I've not asked, the question has not been given to me as to that regard.
Respond to it.
But I want to tell you that I am happy that it is APC and PDP. But at the same time, is it which country are you even talking about? Is it the which country?
Canada.
Now let me tell you something. See, Ghanaians court is its opinion is only for the country, it's not for Nigeria. The reason I'm saying so is that Nigeria is a sovereign state. So when you are saying a political party is a terrorist organization, two political parties are terrorist organization, I don't really think that binds on the country or that binds on our citizens.
No, it's
I
just
don't
to
think.
show.
No,
It's just to show you the
show
moral
what?
decadence
No.
of your so-called political party.
What investigation have they undertaken before that decision was declared?
For a Canadian embassy to have
What
given
evidence
such
do they
instruction.
have? No, you see, we Nigerians, when something is said, most especially the thing is coming from another country or external body, we will be so happy to talk about it. But we see most things are when they are saying your political parties in a country that you belong are terrorist organization. I think it is a slap. It's an affront to the personality of Nigerians.
But then
I'm coming, sir. It's not something that are we celebrating it now?
we are not. But,
are we celebrating that a sovereign country, the jargon of Africa?
No, don't say that. Don't say that. We are nothing. We are nothing.
We are not celebrating
it. We are nothing in Africa, sir. We are nothing.
Listen. Where at which it is a court of law, yes. As someone with the LLB in law, I always allow the decision of the court. Of course, the decision of the court, I've never questioned it before, and I will never question as a Democrat. But I will tell you at the same time that since the statement is coming from a court in Canada, that statement, I don't really think that statement has any effect on the country.
Okay, Mr.
I don't think.
Mr. Toby.
Right.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Mr. Toby, do you know it means that you as a member of APC can't seek asylum in Canada? Yes, it applies to you.
It applies to me.
Yes.
I told you it applies to me.
The studio is defending the statement by the Canadian court. And he's saying
He doesn't know it applies to him. You can't seek asylum. You think so?
As regards their statement, and I want to put it to him as one of your anchor there have already done, that it is act of terrorism for this same administration under late President Muhammad Buhari to go as far as from Nigeria to Kenya and kidnap a man called Nnamdi Kanu and brought him to Nigeria. It is act of terrorism for a government, for a party during campaign. They will threaten everybody in Lagos State. If you are not voting for APC, they will kill you. It is act of terrorism for APC to come and still be telling us that before you will enter Benue State, enter Edo State, you have to take permission because they have an agenda that is so evil. They have an agenda that is so bad. They wouldn't want a light to enter. It is that part of their terrorism activity that make them to infiltrate every other political party in Nigeria and bring them down so that they will be creating a war party system. It is out of that terrorism that President Buhari and President Tinubu is still carrying himself up as the Jagaban of Lagos, whereas he is doing whatsoever he is doing to enrich his family. Why Bullion Van entered his house? It is out of, in fact, even Tunisi Bello of that of Boko Haram couldn't have done what he did. Yes, he is going away with it because a man like Wike will say, and heaven will not fall. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sunday. Before you answer him, because of what he said, I want him to also respond.
He's not answering me.
Don't worry before he responds.
Okay.
Before he responds to your thoughts initially, right?
Okay.
All right. So, Nigeria needs a president, not a terrorist. Peter Obi Tinubu over frequent foreign trips.
That is not from Canada. This is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
Not from Canada.
I still want you to put it to him.
Let me tell you something.
I want you to put it to him that as a politician.
No, wait, let me tell you something.
This statement by Canadian embassy applies to you, sir.
The one you just read is it for us to deliberate on.
See,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you are saying,
Peter Obi
wait now, sir. Wait. When you are saying so person, as you know, on the strength of the statement emanating or the judgment of the Canadian court, I said this. I don't see, there are some statements that in this country that for some of us we will not, and at no point we will take it seriously. See, let me tell you, if you are saying Mr. Peter Obi, His Excellency, I have so much respect for him. Your Excellency, the Peter Obi, the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party,
yes,
wants to be the president of Nigeria. It has become a norm in this country that anytime you are vying for an office, by the grace of God, I have an ambition in 2027. But I decided to tread in a peculiar path. I don't want to follow the ideology of others. When you have, let me tell you something. In this country, it has become a norm that when you want to pursue an office, you are vying for an office. All that you see in that person that is occupying that office, you don't see anything good. You don't see anything reasonable. You don't see anything nice. Your work is to bring the person down. Every step that the person takes, that step is criticized. That is how we are doing in this country.
Let me take you up first.
No, so when you are saying the Mr. Peter Obi, by the grace of God,
yes,
he said he wants to, he's fine for the office of the president come 2027.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
So are you saying that if they declared APC and PDP a terrorist organization, they will come and say, are you expecting him to say no? He's not supposed to be. That is even a plus to him. In order for further things to be said. So what are we then saying?
In 10 seconds.
No, don't bring that one.
No. In 10 seconds. Away from that, you just said that in 2027 you will be vying for a position.
Yes.
I don't know which position, but I want to ask you: will you rule? I want to believe it's probably maybe National Assembly or State Assembly. I don't know, but will you rule over your people the same way Tinubu is ruling Nigeria?
What are you saying? Ask that question again.
Will you?
Tell me how Tinubu is ruling Nigeria.
I want to ask you.
It's a question of yes
since you
or
have
no,
come
sir.
now to defend
yes or
the
no
governance of Tinubu,
Yeah,
why in 2025 Tinubu is
let me
for
tell you
2027?
something. Let me tell you something.
2 years.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now wait. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has his own political mantra, and I want to tell you that I haven't investigated his political mantra so far and the impact it has so far, given to the country and its citizens. I can say yes, I score him 80%.
Will you continue from where you are stopped?
No, wait. Did I tell you I'm contesting for the office of the president?
No,
that you tell me to continue.
No, based on what you have said.
I know what my people need. Listen now, I know what my people need. I know what is lacking, within the ambit and with the fears of my people. And I know what my community, my society wants. Then I will go in tackling that. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu haven't been number one citizen in the country.
Yes.
He knows what the country wants. And he knows what is lacking in the country. And that is what he is doing. So for you to ask me, you to ask me if I will continue from where he stops. I never ask you never even ask me which office are you vying for. And do you know if I'm going for?
I'm saying,
if I'm contesting,
that contest is that will you adopt? No, wait, it's leadership style. That's number one. Number two is that
Mr. Toby,
in as
can
much
you
as I'm
can you
concerned,
tell
President Bola
Nigerians?
Ahmed Tinubu was the best president. Sorry, the best governor when he was the governor of Lagos
Who
State,
told you?
1999,
Who
2007.
told you?
It's just
In as
a
much as I am
paperwork
concerned.
Who told you?
politics.
He is not.
Right,
The
well,
current Lagos State that we have today is as a result of the effort and efficacy of President Bola Ahmed
Really?
Tinubu.
Is that what you
It's just a
think?
political statement.
Is that what
That
you think?
It's
Mr.
a
Toby,
because
Mr.
you don't-
Toby,
Okay, Mr. Toby, look at this camera now and tell Nigerians that Nigerians are doing well.
I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at the
See,
camera.
Tell
Mr.
Nigerians that-
See, Mr.
I'm not
Toby,
looking at
see,
the
Mr.
camera.
Toby, let
I'm
me
looking
tell you
at-
something.
The Nigerians are not on the camera.
Mr. Toby,
Tell Nigerians that Tinubu is doing well.
No,
I'm looking at you. I'm telling you to your face that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the best president so far produced in this
And
country.
now, can you say to Nigerians that Nigerians now?
Where are the
as we
Nigerians?
are
Are
now,
Nigerians in this studio?
They are watching us.
Are
Viewers are,
Nigerians? I say I should look
They are
at.
watching us.
I can't look
Mr.
at the
Toby.
camera because I've not seen any Nigerians
they are
on the
watching
camera.
us. We are on live show.
My brother, let me tell you.
This is a national television.
Go, let me tell you. And a global economist has come and said, look, and that alone has
we
justified
just
so
knew
They want to
that
retain our
the
relevance.
APC government will hold
Relevance.
that.
That want to retain
God, let
our
me tell you.
position.
No,
Let
no,
me-
what
let
do
me
you know?
tell
Do you know what they are trying to
let
do
me
now?
tell you
It means
something.
that the cry
If
of the
some
ordinary Nigeria do not matter to your government.
Who?
What matters to your government is the statement of Okonjo Iweala. If Okonjo Iweala comes now and say there is nobody dying in Nigeria, your incompetent,
siblings-
your
if your
incompetent
siblings-
political
hold on.
party
If your
will
siblings-
hold on to it
Wait,
that
hold
nobody
on.
is
Let me
dying,
ask you a question.
neglecting the cries
Wait,
of every
hold on.
Nigerian. Mr.
If-
Toby,
if you've
let
made
me put
effort-
it
no,
to
no,
you
you are
that
putting-
as a politician, you do not have the heart of the people in heart.
No, let me
I
tell
will
you.
tell you the complete
Let me
truth,
tell you.
Mr. Toby.
No, let me
Do
tell
not-
you. Let me
See.
tell, if you are hold on, if you are making efforts
Okay.
in your family
Okay.
to correct things,
Okay.
and your siblings do not see it,
Mr. Toby,
some
you are
of
not
them,
that-
no,
okay,
wait,
okay,
when I
okay.
say no,
Okay.
wait,
You're a
some of them,
politician, so
some of them
this is what you
see your
people do.
effort.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Some of them see your efforts.
Okay.
Some of them do not say, because I wouldn't say all your siblings, because just few Nigerians who are having political affiliations are saying what my brother is saying, rightly beside me here. But I want to tell you, if some of your siblings are complaining that you are not doing well, some are supporting you, and your father haven't known it all, and
So
what you are,
Okonjo Iweala
I'm
is your
coming.
father.
No, wait, your father has come to say, look, that what you are doing.
So Okonjo Iweala now is
No,
the
wait,
father of
what you are
Nigeria.
doing-
Yes, yes.
Eh? Is that what
what
you
you
are
are
saying?
doing
Yes.
is the best.
Okonjo Iweala is the
your
father.
father has come to say what you are doing is the best. Would that not be a plus to you? Will you not be
Okay,
happy?
so Okonjo Iweala is the father of Nigeria. So
No,
it
that
is
is
what,
not what I'm-
no,
I'm
that is
asking
what
you
you're
a question.
saying.
You
That's what
haven't
you're.
answered the
No.
question.
That is not. You see, you
God,
can't
wait,
cite
sir.
that as an
As a
example.
journalist,
Mr.
you
So
should
you
be
are
able to-
holding no, Mr. Toby, you are holding on to the single statement made by Okonjo Iweala,
Yes.
neglecting
Yes.
the cries of other Nigerians.
Yes.
Is that what you are doing?
Yes.
Is that what you are doing?
Yes.
Your political party is
I am-
incompetent.
No, it's not. It's not.
You are
Which
they are all incompetent. Your APC government are incompetent.
I don't know.
I don't know why you are defending them. Very
Listen,
incompetent.
listen.
How will you
Listen.
hold on to the statement
Let me-
of a woman
let me-
to justify the statements of other
If
Nigerians?
you are saying,
Let's
if you are
move to
saying
the next
APC is
story.
incompetent, if you are saying the APC is incompetent, but the APC has been able to receive so many political, office holders, ranging from senators, Federal House of Representative members. I'm coming, sir.
Defections?
Governors,
Were those
listen
free and
to
fair
me now.
elections? Do you think
Listen
they are
to
free
me
and fair
now.
elections?
Governors,
You
listen
mean
now.
they are
free and
Excuse me
fair
now. The
elections?
governors, excuse me now.
Okay.
The governors, houses of assembly members across the country.
Who told you they were
have
voted?
decided-
Who told you they were voted?
I'm asking you a
defection,
question
like
now.
defection.
Have decided to say, look,
Uh-huh.
within their investigation,
Okay.
haven't thoroughly and very critically scrutinized this political party. It is the best platform so far anybody can belong.
Mr. Toby,
And I'm coming,
I
sir.
want to ask.
Excuse me, sir. Don't ask me question
Okay.
when I'm talking. Belong to go into that platform. And other political parties that we are talking today, they are in the court. Tomorrow, they are out of the court. Today, we are having factional, national chairman. We are even having double national secretary. So, which political party is more organized than the All Progressive Congress APC?
Wait. Thank
So
you, sir.
you cannot
Thank
say
you,
it
sir.
is incompetent.
Just see what you people are using
Thank you,
to
sir.
You
hold.
cannot say it
Just
is
look at
incompetent.
what you are holding,
In
using
10
to hold
seconds.
your credibility.
Sir.
No.
Wait, in 10 seconds. I
Hold
want to
on.
ask
See
something.
what your party is using to hold their credibility.
How can you say-
In 10
Defections.
seconds.
Is it by defections or by results?
Okay, there's a caller.
Can I go on?
Yes, please go ahead. Good morning and welcome.
Okay, related to the subject matter,
Yes,
due to the state of the art that we are inside today in Nigeria,
To be frank, if I'm to analyze the government of Bola Tinubu, let me start with the price of commodity and other things. What deals with the masses? You see, we need government that has the people in the heart, not government that are exploitative in nature. You see, the price of commodity, more especially agriculture goods, is going down, but when you look at the price of manufacturing goods like industry goods, they maintain the price while the price is still shooting. There is no balance in controlling the price. That is to say, they are exploiting the masses, the poor people. They are putting them more into trouble and trying to feature the airline. Bola Tinubu has to be conventional. He has to be sensitive in dealing with some sensitive issues. There is no need of reducing the price of goods that affect the direct farmer, the poor masses, and leaving the price of commodity of industry to be increasing, to be shooting. So please, I am concerned about the masses, but not exploiting people through by considering the airline. So the man talking with a short sleeve there, we need to be sincere. When you are coming to politics, you should have the mindset of the people in the mind, but not, as they have earlier said, tourism is not our problem at this material time. What we need is a stable government of the people that will touch the life of the citizenry, but not to be exploiting us in material things and other things. That is not what we need. What we need at this material time is to see how the government will reach out to the masses in order to reduce the hardship and other things. We pray that God will touch them and give them direction. They lack focus.
They lack it.
But we pray that God will help them. Amen. So anyone that is not competent to come to leadership is not supposed to vie for any position. Leadership is all about humanitarian services, accountability, and proper documentation. May the Lord bless us.
Thank you very much, Pastor Joseph, all the way from Taraba.
Sorry, Princess, can you just 5 seconds? 5 seconds.
We are actually
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Mr. Toby, are you saying Nigerians are faring well, looking at inflation and high cost of living?
He knows they are not faring well. He knows, but politicians have sold their conscience.
I never knew since I've come here, since I've arrived here. You have become a talisman. You are speaking from you are the one speaking on behalf of me.
Oh, please
you know what I feel.
Oh, yes. Okay, Mr.
Prove us wrong.
Let me tell you something.
Are you saying Nigerians are faring well?
Of course.
See?
Yes.
What of inflation and hardship?
Which hardship are you talking about? Is there any government that we have not spoken of hardship? When His Excellency President Goodluck, former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was the president.
How much was rice?
I believe you were one of those persons that.
How much was bag of rice?
Didn't you complain?
How much was bag of rice?
No, I don't want to know. But
now, how much is bag of rice?
Did you say he did well? Did you say he did well?
I've never been political.
Did you?
I've never.
They said no. It was. No, they said it was.
Never been political.
It was the late president, and they voted the late president, but he became the president. And after that, we started complaining. And now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's just like you talking of His Excellency, the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You say, see, let me tell you, there are some persons whose competence, it's not to be questioned. Just like talking about His Excellency,
Mr. Toby, I'm actually
who is doing well? Who has been able to?
I'm actually not surprised. I'm actually not surprised you are speaking like this. Just like Pastor Joseph has said, politicians of these days have lost their conscience. And Mr. Toby, you are trading that part. You no longer, let me tell you the truth, you are running for office come 2027.
Yes.
Running for office come 2027 means you should have the needs of the people at heart. But with what you are saying,
Mr. Toby, let me tell you now.
Let me tell you something.
You are not here to the market.
I'm not marketing you. It's not about yourself, Mr. Toby. How would you say that the citizens of Nigeria are faring well? You are comparing the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to that of Goodluck Jonathan. Mr. Toby, I would ask you just three questions. Mr. Toby, listen. How much was a liter of petrol during the government of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan? It is a question. Just tell me, please.
Let me tell you.
Mr. Toby, please tell me.
Listen, you cannot compare me to tell you something.
Mr. Toby, please.
You can't coerce me. Now,
no, I'm not coercing you. It is fact. It is fact, Mr. Toby.
This is Okonkwo calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, go ahead. Good morning, Mrs. Okonkwo.
Please, my question goes to Mr. Toby. Please, the way you're talking is heartbreaking. You're talking as if you're not in this country. I don't want to use bad words this morning because this government is incompetent. Then the way you're talking, please, people like this should not come into power because I'm talking out of anger. Where should we start from? Is it the insecurity? I've lost two of my cousins in Benue State. What are you saying?
You give room for people to use inflammatory words on the...
Please, people like this shouldn't come into power.
No, I can't.
Please, don't let me speak out of anger
take
this morning.
exceptions to it. I thought you don't give this to the...
No. Have time to talk.
Thank you, Mrs. Okonkwo.
I have come here. When I was here before, I have said, you don't give room for people. We are here making fake comments. We don't give room for people to start, attacking another person. I know how to attack, but I think it's not proper.
Okay.
When he said he's not going to,
Toby,
that is not what we are expecting.
Toby, you need to understand that whatever our callers are saying,
these are the members of other political parties.
Opinion, not that of ACNN.
She's a citizen of Nigeria. She's a citizen of Nigeria. It has nothing to do with political party, Mr. Toby.
When you were asking me of former president,
how much was a liter of diesel? How much was a liter of petrol?
The question I was asking, I'm not here to talk about the former president.
Just answer.
I am telling you that Nigerians were complaining that time. And if I'm not mistaken, you could be one of those persons that complained. And when former President Muhammadu Buhari, now late, was the president, Nigerians were also complaining.
Of course.
Then, now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigerians are also still complaining.
We are dying.
Tomorrow, even if you become president,
we are dying.
Nigerians,
Mr. Toby, we are dying. We are no longer complaining.
At which point
I leave you with this statement from Muhammad Buhari. I will leave you with this statement. He said, Nigerians will miss me when I leave. And I bet you the truth that I would rather want to live in a government of late Mohammed Buhari than to be in this present administration.
That is your own opinion governing you.
Please go on.
Your own opinion.
There is a lot to talk about. I've told us over and over again. And let's move on to the stories from Delta State. Delta indigene accuses local government chairman of threatening his life. Happy you are one of the citizens from that aspect because you let's hold it. There is a call.
I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Let's talk about
that Tinubu calls everything. It's not the best. When they are doing the best, they will allow the other man to say his own. It is not this on him alone to be continue attacking. If it's attacking, it cannot solve Nigeria problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
The problem of Nigeria is caused by all of us.
Okay, thank you.
Tinubu cannot monitor Abuja, monitor Benue, monitor Gobe at the same time. That's the reason why they have governor. So, what are the governors doing? Local government also, they have their own. Everything is Tinubu. If husband and wife fight, they will say it's Tinubu. This is not how Nigeria will move forward.
So that's my thought. This match will allow the other man to talk.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Two people aside, one man is aside. It's not out of people are supposed to be the debate on Nigeria matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. All right, just hold on. Let's take a look at a video. After that, we'll continue the discussion.
I'm from
United as a group, they donated money, they contributed money to do this thing. If another of United can do this thing, what is the local government doing? What is it doing? What is it using the federal government allocation to do? You tell us. What is it using it for? See. If we have Obuson as a local government chairman and Obu community is like this, when are we going to do it? See, the incumbent local government chairman is the most buoyant local government chairman we have ever produced because he's receiving allocation from the federal government. If he use 0.01 of that allocation, it's enough to tie this entire road. What is he doing? Is he competent? He's not capable. He should step aside. Let somebody who is capable do the work. I said it. Thank you. Let's go.
And what is that, chairman?
Local government vice chairman. You know that? Former local government chairman house. See front. The time when they get office, the money when they receive, if they divide the money when they receive now into 10, in that region. See, this one what is it? If I could be there like this, we go there like this. What are you telling me? It's doing nothing. The federal government allocation that is coming to Ethiopians, they cannot account for it. If we can still be seeing all this kind of thing, you know, the community and Ethiopians, this is not for the community alone. Let us go to other places, see what we are. The local government chairman, when I'm telling him to do what he's supposed to do, the money that he's receiving from the federal government is enough to solve this problem. Must he stay there for 4 years before they can attend to solve problem like this? They are telling me that it's just 1 year in office. So must he spend the 4 years before they can do something like this? 0.01 allocation, you can do this thing. Just 1 month allocation, you can solve all this problem. You are talking about insult. I'm talking about facts, you are talking about insult. Tell me his achievement. 1 year in office. I wanted to contest as a local government chairman. They said it is overturned, that I should allow him to go so that he can do something in Ovu community. Now he's there. He's doing nothing. Is he capable? Better he resign. Let somebody who is capable. Local government chairman come out from Ovu. Now you don't know when it is coming back to Ovu again. So are we not going to call another person to come and run of allowance? It is not an achievement. Now let the camera go. Now you the cut some to warn my family, warn my wife, my children that I should drop all the video, else he will deal with me. What I did is my legitimate rights. I have the right to express my feeling. I'm not satisfied with the administration. I'm not satisfied with the government. I'm fed up with their sluggishness, with their whatever thing they are doing. They are not doing it right. This is my protest. This is my advocate. I'm advocating for my right, for good governance. He has come to threaten my life. Since I did those videos, I have not slept in my house. I have not bathed. I have not even changed my clothes. I don't sleep at all. My life is under threat. I'm putting this video here for the entire world to know, for Nigeria to know that I'm fighting for a just cause, for my freedom, for good governance. If anything happens to me, hold Ethiopia is responsible. If anything happens to me, hold Nigerian government responsible. If anything happens to me, hold Delta State government responsible.
Oh, so pathetic.
So sad.
Honestly, this is sad. And I must commend the effort of the Delta State indigene. It's one of those things, even though we say we don't need to go violent in most cases, but he needs to be heard. And also there is a commentator from one of our social media platforms. He said, honestly, what Canadian court said is an insult to the parties in Nigeria as a whole. The economic stability is a work in progress. But the leadership of the country needs a total overhauling, and I think he's on the right path. This comment is from Edwin O. Onoja. We pray that the country will gain stability. I think that is the best prayer I can offer for now. Over to you. Thank you so much, our commentator. Thank you so much, our callers. We appreciate you. You can go on.
Yeah, thank you, Princess.
With your thoughts.
Thank you, Princess. Just in 30 seconds concerning the video we've watched. It's a sad one, considering the fact that Nigeria, I heard of a statement yesterday. We always say Nigeria, it's a developing country, The question is, when are we ever going to get developed? When something as basic as a good road still is something our politicians use as a point to campaign. Roads, it's a bad road, and it's worse when it rains. It can lead to death. Imagine a trailer trying to go across the road. This is where you see things like a trailer falls, catches fire, and hundreds of people got burnt in the process. And his complaint is the fact that they have a local government chairman. And I believe, yes, not everything it's supposed to be at the president's table. Not everything it's supposed to get to the president of the governor. But that is why there's division of labor. The local government chairman reserves the authority to bring things like this to the notice of the government. And also he is at the jurisdiction to see that it is being fixed. So when we get to complain about an office, the least political office in Nigeria at this point is that of the local government. No, a chancellor. Then that to the local government. So if we can complain that a local government chairman seems incapable to fix a road, considering how many years he has stayed in office, imagine letting such person occupy higher offices. What do you think will come out of it? And this is coming from a state that is being governed by the ruling party, APC.
In fact, may I quickly, in 30 seconds, lend my voice to this? This particular state, in few months ago, just defected from the PDP to APC, trying to applaud and laud the governance of Tinubu, saying that Tinubu has worked and he wants to come and also probably adopt the style of Tinubu. May I ask, is it the style of the incumbent president that you have moved from PDP to APC to adopt by leaving roads unconstructed, dilapidated, and of course the local government chairman is now threatening the life of the concerned citizen? Hope you are aware that the autonomy of local government has been passed and ratified by Mr. President. That local government now have the right to also have the road of their own, be in charge of their own resources. May I ask that if we go this way, citizens will become muted, and then we will see things go very bad. I hope they hear us, and then things are done about it. Thank you, Princess.
All right, I will actually want you to react, but before then, there is this last story, which is about the trending story on "We've not received a dime." Super Falcon star Rashida Ajibade reveals Tinubu administration yet to fulfill $100,000 WAFCON promise. Others, please, we have the video, so let's listen to her and then we'll react to it before we round up.
Have they delivered the 100,000?
They have not received that money. They haven't. So right. Hopefully they will pay. Hopefully
they should pay. And we are all going to keep reminding them until they pay soon.
Please, they have not. First, they have not paid all the promises you heard back and forth.
Yes.
They have not received anything else. So let them know, because they people want to like.
They've already divided it for you.
Honestly, like share, give them percentage and everything. I'm like, hey, bros, people are begging. We've not received it, yeah. But hopefully when they pay it, you would see.
You hear it on the news.
You see, I mean, even our match bonuses and everything's still work in progress. So we've not received it.
You can just give your thought on this something.
Yeah, thank you. The first thing that came to my mind as I watched that video was to turn to my co-anchor and say, "I told you so." I could remember a few weeks back when this issue of appreciation for the Super Falcons came on. My co-anchor sitting beside me here applauded greatly the president. The president, you did. The president should be commended. He has done well. He has done noble. And I wish we can go back to that video and play it. And I said to him clearly, let's not appreciate this government yet. They are full of promises, but they don't fulfill them. I said it, that let us wait until this appreciation are being given to these girls, and then we could now applaud it, because this current administration are full of promises and none of it being fulfilled. Yes, according to the captain, she said, let's be hopeful it will come. Captain, please, we are in the administration of renewed hope. I pray that your hope is being renewed. Please.
No. On that, I want to put it very straight that what Mr. President did was laudable. And we all, and women Nigerians, we all appreciated the president. I want to believe, because when it has to do with federal government, I'm not defending the party, because I'm putting a caveat again that I'm apolitical. I'm just saying that for this particular incident, probably because of process, maybe because of the process that it will undergo, I believe that Mr. President cannot come out in person and announce such, and people are watching him, or people watched him and probably will not fulfill his promise. Mr. President wants to also use this platform to tell you, or whoever is in charge, to do the needful. Nigerians are hopeful of that. Thank you so much.
The same thing with the 77K allowance.
Let me quickly contribute. I want to contribute on the two issues. The first one is the one of Delta states, because injury to one automatically
it's an injury to all.
Injury to all.
Yeah.
So you cannot say, because you are not from Delta states, I am from Akwa Ibom, a proud one for that matter. But anything that affects the entire country, I love the country and I love the Nigerian people. I believe it also affects me. Most times, the way you pass a message to the government matters. Most times, your conduct towards the leadership of the country matters. Your conduct towards the leadership of your local government matters. If you see the way the young man, when we were watching when we were watching was reacting, I believe is ultimately out of place. I didn't see coordination. I didn't see responsiveness. I didn't see courteousness. And as a matter of fact, I didn't see someone who is trying to pass a message to the government.
Mr. Toby.
And when I'm coming now, you were talking, Mr. Toby. Now, if you want to pass a message to the government, yes, we have right to fair hearing, and also we have freedom of speech. I'm not saying we do not have, but how this freedom of speech is exercised matters. You cannot be demonstrating like that, saying all sort of things, and you feel that a message has been passed. A message has not been passed. There is a way you can do this. Even when we were watching the video, we were laughing here. And the man has already said that the local government is after his life without giving us any evidence and without further explaining how the local government is after his life. But that aside, but I believe the deplorable situation in Delta State, most especially the road that the young man is trying to show to us, should be addressed. And I'm very sure that Governor Sheriff, being a very proactive governor, is going to do something about it. Then I'm talking about the promise the president. See, you take everything out of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but you will not take the fact that he's one of these core Nigerians that fulfills his promise. In fact, his life has always been awarding people. Go and check the record. You see so many persons that he has made to be somebody today in this country. Now, if such a promise has been made, and the promise in the country, when I came to Abuja here, one or two persons that trying to haven't booked an appointment with them, but I still find it difficult to meet with them. I'm still exercising patience. We have processes that we must pass through in order for us to achieve something. So I feel that if that promise that Mr. President has made, I am ultimately sure that promise will be fulfilled. Let them just channel the complaint to the appropriate directions and authority. Then that will be taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Away from our political issues, we have how modern life is rendering men infertile. You're going to respond to him, so you give us your last word on that.
I don't know how to respond to that because I'm here for Mr. Toby this morning, and maybe because of how people have probably carelessly lived their life, who are careless of most, especially male gender. A lot of us are very careless. The way they live their lives has probably rendered them infertile. Yes, I want to say that on my personal opinion. So the way people live their life, they can take in anything, they can eat anything. They are not careful of what they put in, and that alone is enough to probably jeopardize their fertility. And of course, quickly, my final word: 2 years gone and still counting, and the renewed hope promise is yet to materialize. Mr. President, may we seize this platform again to speak truth to power. That how many years are we going to wait until this renewed hope promises materialize? Hope you are aware that some Nigerians are going through hardship. Inflation in day by day. Some Nigerians are living below 1,000 naira per day. Mr. President, you were voted for the concern and of course for a good governance for probably an average Nigeria. We want to plead that something be done, as Okonjo-Iweala said in his second part when he was making our statement yesterday. She said that if there should be a proactive measure for the president to cushion the hardship around. There is hardship, Mr. President. Don't be deceived. May God bless Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you very much. Now I'll take your last word.
When you are talking,
Ambassador.
when you are talking about the health issues of, making people to be, some persons to be infertile, men. Now, let me tell you something. We know most times that the health challenges that we face as individuals, most times as a result of, maybe one or two actions that we've taken. And at the same time, there are some health challenges that are inevitable. And I want to really, while my brother was appealing to Mr. President, I want to appeal to Nigerians that we must take actions that will be able to redefine and redirect our steps and dignify ourselves or our persons as not just in Nigerians, but a country highly blessed and endowed with enormous human and natural resources. And we should be able to stand tall at all times to say, indeed, we are giants of Africa, whether you like it or not. We continue to remain so. And we should be able to stop using social media to cause unnecessary commotions and crises. Imagine when people started posting about Your Excellency, the Senate President, being in London, being hospitalized. It's so satanic, it's so demonic, and it's so excruciating that a man who has traveled for global engagement in order for him to restore a position and bring the wealth, whatever he has been able to, receive from back to the country, to better the lives of the country. It's not said. And now we are in Abuja. By the grace of God, very soon he's going to come back. A man very vibrant, very energetic, absolutely healthy. And Nigerians are posting videos that this is how it is, and because of this, he's been fake things. And even if, as a matter of fact, even if he is to be hospitalized, is health issue a death sentence? Is there any law that has prohibited somebody from having health challenge, which is not even? So we must be able to, say something when we see something, and we should be able to speak the truth, not to ourselves and for the entire, so as for our country. Excuse me, ma. When he was talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you gave him time. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Somto, you give us your last talk.
All right, to our people in power, Politics without conscience is just power without purpose. Let's lead, speak, and act with integrity. Because real change begins where conscience meets courage. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I must commend all of you. My warmest thanks to our distinguished guests and my co-anchors here sharing their thoughts on today's program. I really appreciate you and thank you so much, our amazing viewers, for staying with us. Without you, we can't do this alone. Let's remember that a well-established society provides a stable environment that fosters growth, learning and development. We have come to the end of today's now streaming program on ACNN TV. Till we come your way again with another beautiful story, same station and same time next week. Happy weekend and kindly stay safe. I am Princess Clement. Bye for now.